you wearing your backpack? Wow.
I am actually, but I need to reach.
I'm starting to regret wanting to build this in my life. Oh, there's a creeper in here. How the hell did you get in here? No.
Where is he?
No.
Where?
Hold on.
Not in the house, is he?
Yes, he's in the house.
Why is he in the house?
How did he get there?
Oh, that
Don't
was
let him
close.
in.
Come on. Oh no, we're blowing the water.
What's going on?
Now you've done it.
What have you done?
Don't ruin anything.
Oh no.
Did he destroy anything?
Yeah, he blew a hole. No, he didn't destroy anything important. Just he blew a hole in your water feature down in the middle.
What? What do you mean just did that?
It's not important.
I don't know how he got in. How did he get in?
Well, I don't know.
I thought he was somebody like mob disguised or something when I first saw him. I'm like, what?
Well, let's see. I can tell you. Oh, yeah. What is this? You want to see a neat trick?
What,
Sure.
Yeah.
Press F7.
F7.
Oh right. Okay. It's giving me some sort of crazy grid
Whoa.
thing. Yeah.
Anything with red grid on it
Yep.
is where a mob can spawn. It's dark.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Wow.
What is that mod?
What a trick.
That's from NEI.
So, are the do you like my little glowing things I made?
You could just
in the
spawn
little
there.
firelights.
Yeah, the
God
night tour,
damn
right?
it.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, is it not producing enough light to save us from the mobs?
It is. There isn't any like right here.
Right.
And then back here, they're kind of high up in the corner.
Can you combine Elementum and Nitor to create anything? I've been told by somebody in the comments that it might explode, but they might be lying to me.
I think you can. It's been a while since I've tried. The old version of Thaumcraft, you totally could.
Ah, okay, right.
So here's the trick, right? If you open up the Steam Engine interface,
Yep.
and you see that little redstone button on the right, click on that.
Enabled low at the moment.
Yep. So right now it will run the engine when it's not receiving a redstone
Oh.
signal, and when it gets a redstone, it'll turn off.
So I turn it on. Ah, there we
Yep.
go. I do it on the
Yep.
other side.
So you can either not use the torch at all, or not use the lever at all, and leave it on enabled low, or put it on the high mode required.
I sort of
And there you
like
go, you're creating power.
I sort of like flicking it on to create power, so I keep it on this one, the
Yeah.
high. Awesome.
Cool. Now put some seeds in your squeezer.
Seeds in my squeezer.
Squeeze those
Yeah.
seeds.
Oh.
Smith,
You
did
got
you
it.
steal all my seeds? You
Uh,
have a load from the chicken farm. don't you?
Well,
Yep.
load.
And I should warn you guys, see this energy buildup inside your pipes?
Yeah.
If it builds up too much, it will eventually explode.
Shall I switch off one engine?
Where's that? Is that the red?
Yeah, you could probably switch them both off
that the
until
red
you're ready to use
markings?
it.
Okay. That's the blue inside the.
That's
inside
energy
the-
buildup, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So
How'd
if there's
you
nowhere for
prevent-
the energy to go, it eventually builds up and blows.
How do you prevent such a thing?
You need to use the energy basically to get
Oh.
rid of it, or turn off the
Yeah.
engines, and it will reduce down.
Oh man, it looks like Smithy has gotten himself an infusion table. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very, very proud of it. It's
Yep.
glowing on the top, and I'm currently just getting some concentrated. Oh, awesome! That's really awesome, actually. Basically, the concentrated compound that I'm creating with the apatite. So I put the apatite in there. I chuck the messis, the crop attribute, into the nearby crucible. I do the magic. I get out concentrated compound. Now that has a magic property to it, so I can use that
Nice.
now as my magical property.
Nice.
That's really useful.
And on the right here, we got the Carpenter, which has made an impregnated casing,
Nice. You got a good.
Right.
which is what I've always wanted.
Oh, lightning.
Lightning.
My bad.
Too much aspect.
More
the
earth
air.
infused
Right,
stone.
so we've got the impregnated casing direwolf.
Okay.
Where
So you
do
can
we-
use that to make your apiary.
Right. Do we need to make it in the Carpenter or just a crafting table?
I think that's just a crafting table at that point.
Okay. I'm making
And
your bee
then,
thing.
do you have any bees?
No. Do we need to scoop one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll need to make a scoop, and we'll have to go find a beehive outside.
Awesome.
So you just got to find a beehive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
And then all that wood
I actually know where one is. I saw one earlier on my travels.
on your distant travels.
Let me tell you guys, pick the best guy to use the most dangerous mod. The only mod with side effects, and they're like, let's give it to Smithy.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
The
gonna
amount
destroy
I've
everything.
had like mining fatigue and everything from him.
Well, you've had mining fatigue,
Yeah.
and there's a lightning storm. A couple
A
of
lot
those.
of wisps. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
you or not.
No,
Probably.
I mean, I'm doing my
It's
best
probably him.
for the magical community, you know.
Right, I've got an apiary.
Excellent.
There we go. We will put that.
Now, where are the apes?
Where are they? Smith hates them.
I think this.
Does Mo Creatures add that?
Apes.
They don't actually.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that would be good for the trees.
How much
Well,
space?
I think I saw a beehive in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I found one. There's one
So
right
we
outside your house. Bring a scoop.
Sweet, scoop that.
Follow me.
So that orange thing over there is
That's a beehive. Yep.
awesome.
So you mine it. So you left click.
Okay. So I literally break the. Oh wow!
Don't
Okay.
mind me.
Got a couple of red coloured bees and
I
a
found some gold.
honeycomb thing. I need to make space.
Oh, a little bit
This is
of
another
gold.
thing that our audience dislikes about us: is a disorganized inventory.
Oh, that's always my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're
Just
trying to do
so
stuff, you
much.
just can't.
Yeah.
There's no time.
I can confirm that the concentrated compound does not work in its current state to, fertilize plants.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to try and find a sprayer or something for it, I guess.
I've got a drone. I've got a princess, and I have a honeycomb.
Princess
Excellent.
is another castle, mate.
Princess
Lol.
is in another castle, so you can tell the princess with a little crown above the bee head.
Yep. So
Nice.
you need to have your apiaries. They have to have a view of the sky. So they have to have at least glass above them or something so they can see the sky.
So the bees are very fussy about this.
They are.
They're just aspirational,
I need a constant skylight.
Yep.
Right, so I
They
can
need
put
to
it.
see the sky. It also, for those bees, has to be daytime and not raining.
Right. Yeah, the meadow ones. Okay, so this is a
Yep.
complex interface. So it's like a honeycomb.
Yep. It's real easy though. You place your princess in the top left slot, and you place your drone in the bottom
I
left,
found lava.
Oh, okay.
and they will come together to breed and make a queen.
I found a lot of lava.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yep.
it's a
But
filled
see
in
on the
crown.
top right there how it has that little red block?
Not daytime. Yeah.
And redstone.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it'll also need some flowers nearby. So bees need at least one flower nearby to pollinate with.
Very
Oh,
fussy.
wow. That's quite in depth, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, what was the shortcut again for auto-organizing your inventory?
You just middle click.
Middle click, that was it. Lovely. Instant order.
Good old what's it called?
Inventory tweaks.
Inventory tweaks. Love it.
You got it. Yeah.
Oh, I found a lot of redstones. That's good.
So I've got some flowers.
Yep. Just place one nearby anywhere, relatively close.
Oh, just one. Okay.
Yeah. They'll actually make a lot of flowers for you. So you'll come outside in a day or two and you'll see just tons of flowers everywhere.
Lovely.
So what happens is the bees will produce products for you,
Okay.
and you can produce all kinds of good stuff with them eventually.
Yeah.
These bees will produce beeswax, which can be used to make cans in substitution of tin.
Oh, okay. Useful.
Do you want uranium ore?
Oh, yes. Bring me some of that.
And it'll also make honey. And honey can be squeezed into liquid honey
Silver-
for
silver?
lots of uses.
Can you eat
And
it?
it can also be used to make some really good bread, honeyed bread.
Oh.
Oh, honey bread. Sounds
Nice.
good.
Yeah,
Oh, some
it's
lead.
really good.
Got some lead ore as well.
Just grab it
Sorry.
all, mate. So,
I just want to know whether anyone's using these things actively or looking for them.
wow. Okay, so isn't there a breeding side of things with the bees to get?
Yep. If you want to get other stuff, you have to breed them. And in order to breed your bees, you have to combine two different species. So the red border indicates it's a specific species that happens to be a meadows.
Okay,
If you look over here, follow me. We'll go get the other bee.
right.
I saw there's a white beehive in the distance there.
There's also a nasty looking wisp over there. I just fell down a hole.
Uh-oh.
I'll catch you up.
Yeah, there's a ravine here. Be careful.
Yeah, should have used Eric. The mighty ostrich. Rode him in. Ah, okay, so there's a white one.
Yep. Those are forest bees.
Ooh, blue. Okay.
Yeah.
I get
So if you mate them together, like get a princess and a drone combined, you have a chance of getting a different type of bee.
I'm not sure I got a drone from that, just a princess.
Really?
Yeah.
Might need to go find another one then.
Is there a chance of that happening?
Yeah, I think it does happen, I think.
Bum.
Okay, I'll have a look around. Oh, I found a hive.
Oh,
Looks like
is it a white one?
yeah, it's actually a snow hive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different type of bee.
Ooh.
How many blocks of obsidian will I need? 1, 2, 3.
Quite a lot.
Nice.
Obsidian is quite useful.
About 9 for another gate.
Portal.
You can transmute obsidian too if you want.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, two wooden logs is one obsidian.
Just 2 wooden logs makes an obsidian.
Yeah,
Is that,
Yep.
That's
is that
quite
simple? Wow.
cheap. Yeah.
yeah, not planks but logs.
Okay. With the old minium stone.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Aluminium stone like infinite or something?
No, it's not. It's got a durability.
All right.
And it will break eventually. I do
I
lots
see.
of transmutation. Right, I'm working my way back. Another thing, Direwolf, we Smith planted a lot of silverwood trees, and he kept the logs. But I think you can actually destroy the logs, but keep the aura, can't you?
Yeah, the aura will be there. Once you get the goggles of revealing, you'll be able to see a lot better about what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Right.
that should be your goal, Smith, to get the goggles.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, there's a little village right next to your house. Look at that.
Yeah, I think we've ransacked it a couple times.
Yeah, it's kind of out of everything.
Yeah. So I've got the forest princess and a wintry drone and a wintry princess.
Okay.
So if I I take the meadow's queen out, shall I? And
Well, leave the queen in. Let her die off.
Oh, let her
and what'll
die.
happen is when she dies, she'll leave behind one princess and anywhere from like 1 to 4 drones.
oh, okay. So is that the yellow bar? Her current life.
Yep.
Okay. So wait for that to die.
Yep. And it takes a long time for them to produce anything. If you want them to produce more stuff faster, you'll want to look up in NEI something called the frame.
A frame. Okay. So this is something that Smith has found a lot in his Stormcraft research.
Yeah.
Different types of frames.
Yeah.
So we're wondering what they were. So they enhance the process, do they, of breeding bees?
Yep.
Okay. So what do the different types of frames do? Produce different types of bees?
Yep. So your basic frames are untreated and impregnated frames.
Okay.
Hello.
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 I'm here.
And they just increase the amount of stuff that the bees make. They just make them faster, basically.
Okay.
Proven frames
Yeah.
are really good, but you can only buy them from villagers. You can't craft them anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then the other frames have different abilities.
Yeah.
So like
the-
magic frame, resilient frame, gentle frame.
Yeah.
I've got a metabolic frame, I've got a necrotic frame, and I've got like you say, a magic frame so far that I can build. I don't know if any of those appeal.
Yep.
Necrotic frames.
Basically, what happens is most of the frames will pretty much just make them produce more.
Okay.
And the frames can't be automated. You have to manually place them in. It's those 3 squares on the left, or I guess in the
Oh, I
middle.
see. Yeah.
That's where you can put the frame. So you can put 3 in at a time, and it'll basically make your bee produce faster, much faster too. Because I don't think this bee's made anything yet.
Okay.
They're pretty slow initially.
If you were to sum up what bees actually do, what's the main purpose of
Why would we want bees?
beekeeping?
You eventually get some good materials out of it.
That wisps after you.
I got it.
It's also somewhat of a mini game,
Right.
like being able to breed all kinds of different bees.
Okay.
Come in. What there is forestry adds the bees.
Okay.
Oh, I hit him.
I almost got him. I'm listening. Got one ear.
So forestry adds the bees, and it's kind of more of a mini game. There's some materials that they make that are pretty good, but nothing that's like earth shattering. But then there's this mod called Extra Bees
Okay.
that basically adds 1 bee for almost anything in the game. So you can get a bee that produces almost any resource.
Oh wow. Okay. So it's good.
But it's pretty in depth and grueling.
Okay.
If you really want to get into it, I have a couple spotlights up that might be useful.
Okay.
Okay. We'll link to those in the description, no doubt.
Oh yeah, if you want.
Which is cool. So yeah, I've got this wintry drone. I'd quite like to see what happens with it. It looks like that. But yeah. Okay. So we got 2 meadow drones and a meadow princess back. So
Yep, there you
I
go.
can keep.
Did it make anything? I guess I didn't make anything.
Didn't seem to.
Yeah, you'll want to make at least some basic frames. Go ahead and make a couple untreated frames. It's really easy, just string and sticks.
Okay.
They don't last very long, but at least they'll do something for you.
So an untreated frame, right?
Yeah. So the bees can be a lot of fun, but they're also, there's a lot to breeding them correctly. Different species you have to breed together, and there's only a percentage chance that you'll get the new species. It's pretty in depth.
Doesn't it do something to trees as well? Like.
Yeah, if you have 2 different species of trees next to each other, they can randomly breed together. And what'll happen is the leaves will change
Oh,
color.
wow.
That's.
And then if you harvest the leaves, you'll get like a special kind of sapling.
Looks like
You can
you're
get some
playing
really
a
cool
game of
trees with.
Blockbuster.
It's pretty similar. So I've got a wintry queen all charged up now, and let's hope that produces something cool. But obviously not at night time.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll move on to thermal expansion. While we
Cool.
wait.
I would stick with, for now, your meadows and your forest bees.
Okay.
And you'll probably want to mate them together. And you'll eventually get something called a common and then eventually you'll get cultivated bees.
Ooh.
That and those 4 bee types will all kind of produce the same thing, but the cultivateds produce a lot more eventually. And then one thing, look up in NEI for me, Trot, is the beealyzer.
Beealyzer.
Yeah, BEEA.
Okay, got
I
it.
should be finding it.
Kill the man.
What does this do?
That's a Carpenter recipe, and it needs water in the Carpenter instead of seed oil.
Gotcha.
And that will allow you to analyze your bees and determine all the traits that they have.
Oh, very useful.
Yep. So the bees actually follow like Mendelian genetics. It's really, I'm not even kidding about in depth.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. So like they have a primary and secondary trait. The primary ones are the active ones, and they pass the traits on to their children.
No way.
Yeah, I have read a little bit about
Yeah.
that actually. It sounds cool. I mean, it's hugely impressive.
Very in depth. I think we'll sort of tap into it now and again. As and when.
It's something you'll want to come back to now and again. There's nothing, at least without getting really in depth to it, that'll like blow your socks off.
Okay, so
But
I'll
fun.
keep with the machines for now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So thermal expansion runs off of the buildcraft power, so you'll need a few more of these engines.
Okay.
So you'll need the engines to run your machines there.
Is steam a good one to start with? I eventually want to upgrade to lava as my main source of energy, but
I guess you guess you apply those engines to the whole quarry type thing.
yeah, we can power a quarry with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet to
You
get that
certainly
going.
can.
Yeah. So thermal expansion. I basically want to replace the macerator and the smelter from industrial craft that I currently have, and use thermal expansion because I've heard that the blocks, you can put them next to each other, you can change where the input and outputs go. It sounds a lot more flexible. So how do
You want to go craft one real quick before we have to wrap up?
So I've got some more golden conductive pipes, so I'll put it here.
Okay.
And put that there. There we go.
Okay. So come look around this thing and see how there's different colors on the sides.
Yep.
All right. So now if you open up the interface.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, so the
Click
colors
on that,
represent the what?
Yep.
The sides.
They represent the inventory slots that they go in.
Clever.
Cool. Now if you click on that green configure button,
Ah. Okay.
you can change which sides associate with which thing.
See, this is why I like thermal expansion, because I
Yeah.
can really customize my machine layout. That's awesome.
Really go for it, can't you, mate?
So I can put my outputs on the right hand side.
Yep. You want to make it like an orange color, I think it is on the right. And there you go. If it's orange, it'll do both those outputs.
Awesome. I can. So input, would that be power or does it not matter?
Power doesn't matter now.
Okay, so I can just have it like that.
Very quickly,
Yeah.
I've just discovered how to make Thaumaturge's robe.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Go on.
Yay.
What does that do?
Whack on the ropes.
A way to create magical cloth. Now you need to discover what you can do with it. The obvious choice seems to be clothing. So, yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, go on, continue.
Congrats. So yeah, we've got the
Fancy.
pulverize here. The output's going to the right hand side.
Yep.
That's
So when you
really-
place a furnace, place it to the right of it, and make it so that the input is on the left.
And
Oh, what's
it'll
going
just
on with the
go-
glass in this room?
it'll go straight into it. Awesome.
Yep, you got it.
So this is why it's much better, because industrial craft requires a wooden pipe and then another pipe.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
to
little
put
bit
it-
more effort to set up.
So I can make this a lot more compact and nicer.
Yep.
Then I'll
But
hook
now
it.
you've had practice with the pipe, so when you're
That's
ready
true.
to build your sorting system, you're going to be the champ.
Oh yeah, awesome.
You will be the champ.
Yep.
So I think
The other thing to note here is, see on the left there,
Yeah.
there's that little meter, that bar.
yeah.
So keep an eye on that. I'm going to turn on your engines for you.
Oh, so that's an internal sort of buffer sort of thing.
Yep. So it'll charge, and the speed of the pulverizer determines like how fast it runs is based on the charge. So if it's like
Look
low
at
on
it go.
power, it'll start slowing down. But if it's at like max power, it'll run at max speed.
Oh, that's good. Does that mean it will require less energy to run, so it doesn't overpower?
I don't think it requires any less per operation.
Okay,
In the end, no.
but it's quite intelligent in terms of it will ramp down if it's got low on power.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
So here's your homework.
Okay, here we go.
Check out NEI.
Yeah.
You'll want to look up the redstone energy cell.
Oh crikey. Okay, redstone
Yeah.
energy cell. That looks complicated.
Complicated. Yep, it's good. It requires several steps and several machines to make. But in the end, you can store this. It's basically the MFE or the bat box of Buildcraft power.
Okay, the equivalent. Yeah.
Yep, it'll let you store it. And you'll also want to look up
600,000.
redstone energy conduits.
Right. So is that that looks like wiring?
Electrum
Yep.
blend.
Crikey.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
God, Got some gold
That's
upstairs.
kind
mate.
of like a second-tier version of this power conduit. It won't ever explode, so there's no concern about it, overflowing.
Oh,
and
okay.
it works really well with the redstone energy cells.
Molten redstone. Wow. So I have to smelt down redstone somehow.
Yeah, you'll need a special machine to make that molten redstone.
Okay. Is that part of the homework?
Yep.
A liquid transposer. I think I've got it. Yeah.
Yep. The liquid transposer, you have to put the liquid redstone in. Like that's the machine that will fill the conduits with the redstone, but you still need to melt it down. It is called magma crucible. That's it.
Magma crucible.
Yep.
Okay, so that thing will make molten redstone,
Liquid magma.
Yep.
and then I put it in a liquid transposer to fill a redstone energy conduit frame thing,
You got it.
as well as the conduits, and that will be our source of power.
Yep. The redstone energy cell will store it, so you'll still have to pump. You have to run engines to pump the energy in.
Okay.
But you can connect the conduits directly to the engines, and you can connect it to the redstone energy cell, and it'll transfer the power around. And it'll be a little bit a little bit easier for you, I think, in the end. It basically operates the same way as the industrial craft wiring.
I see. So yes, sort of a replacement for these golden conductive pipes like this.
Yep.
Awesome.
You got it.
That's really cool. Okay, so
So
that's
there's a lot of work there. It's several machines you'll need, and you'll want to put the magma crucible next to the liquid transposer.
Right.
Make sure that when you have the redstone melted down into a liquid, you'll want to configure your side so it outputs directly into the liquid transposer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
So that goes hand in hand with helping Ross get his quarry.
Yeah, I think that's basically we work together and make
And
that
it
work.
seems like you helped Smith carry on with his Thorncraft, so we can
Yeah,
actually get
definitely. I feel like I'm making real progress. I'm going to get some fancy robes next.
some. And we've also had introduction
Awesome.
to bees, so I think Direwolf, you've come in and saved the day once again.
Now we need to
My
bumble
pleasure,
along.
gentlemen. Hey, be honest with you, I just like to see people using the mods.
There we
Yeah.
go. And we are
Well,
using it
Honestly,
somewhat.
Yeah. No, we're hugely enjoying the mod pack. So yeah, thanks.
that's cool. These mod authors, you wouldn't believe how much time and effort they put in.
Oh
Imagine, yeah.
man, oh yeah, it blows my
It's
mind.
massive. So just like when I first started using them, my goal was like, we got to get the word out there. These people put in massive time and effort, and they make really cool stuff, and nobody knows about it. And it's now becoming mainstream,
Yeah.
which is what makes me excited.
That's cool. So kudos to you, mod authors. Thank you for making such an awesome pack that reinvigorates Minecraft
Yeah, definitely.
for
This
us
is much
enthusiasts.
Okay.
so much more
Awesome.
to do.
Thank you, Direwolf, for giving us an introduction to the new stuff.
Yes.
Oh,
let's-
thank you guys for having me.
guess we've got to get on with it
Keeping
now,
an eye
aren't
on
we?
your progress and yelling at you.
No worries. Yeah, we'll hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll be pleased with our
Progress.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you again, guys, for having me.
Thanks.
And
Uh-huh.
take it easy.
You too.
Take it easy,
Bye-bye.
Direwolf.
Have a good day.
A quick recap of how idiotic the three are.
Okay, blue core got.
Blue core.
That's the wrong song.
Oh yes, yes. Look, an inside tree.
Dungeon number 4 is yonder.
Let's go there and have some goddamn fun.
Down it!
Oh wow.
Oh, oh, it's just like Slender.
I found a tower. Let's go in this tower. Oh, it's a church.
What?
Oh Jesus.